This vehicle is the LT432. This is a Russian Tier 8 light tank, and the map is Prokhorovka. I am going to get 5,400 spot damage, but you already know that because you saw the title of the video. And I'm going to get 700 damage, which is really going to rack it up for this game, and I'm going to get 4 kills. So basically what I do sometimes is I just run through here, spot a bunch of tanks. You really don't want to do this in encounter mode, but you can. And avoid all the damage from the enemy tanks. So he made it a little bit difficult for me. I wanted to sit here and snipe and ambush those tanks, but I wasn't able to because of that ELC. And I believe this is going to be one where I'm accidentally going to go over the wall, maybe not. So I'm going again, looking for a target to shoot at. Didn't find one. Yeah, there they are. They just popped up. A little too late. Still no damage, no spotting damage. But it's going to end up being pretty good. You know, 5,400 spot damage is going to work out pretty well at the end of the game. This tank does bounce a lot of shots. So if you're being chased from behind, one of the techniques that you can use is to spin your vehicle around, hit the handbrake, and spin it around, and then let them shoot at the front of your vehicle. Notice that the majority of my team is on the west side. And I do have a reasonable amount of rounds, but not so much that I want to waste them. That was kill number 1. That was miss number 1. Exploded. That was a proximity explosion. So where I like to go is right over here. I'm going to show you. I like to go right over here. I knock this tree down so that it goes forward, so that I can park in this little area. They can't see me from out there. And you've got a couple of rows of bushes, and you knock these trees down so that they can't spot your allies. And this is where I do my spotting from. As you can see, I stop right there. So this is a case where I spotted that vehicle, but then I just came to a stop. Or as they say in Italian, alt. I alted. Really disappointed here because I wanted to shoot at some of these tanks. But I know that if I do, they're going to cheat and shoot back at me. I'm not going to complete this mission. I've almost got every mission completed with the exception of the Object 279E, so I'm really up there. Up to 2,900 spot damage. Look at that. Yeah, I was within the 50. You definitely want to track him in this situation. As you can see, my allies are about to take him out of the game. And then you go into the middle area, this area here, so that you don't really you're safest from threats from attack. You're safest from threats. You're safest from threats from all directions. Man, piece of cake, up to 4,700 damage. Wow, I took that vehicle out. Had my eyes closed when I did that. How good I am. You know those Kanan and Jagdpanzers, they're pretty cool tanks. Not perfect, but they got penetration and speed. Yeah, look at that, 4,900 spot, 3 kills. Got one more kill in me. Maybe with a ram. Yep, there it was. Didn't even stop. The way I roll. Up to 5,000 spot. Where do you think she is? Oh, yeah. That was a dumb move. That was a dumb move. And then I think I told the ally that he pushed me over. I was just joking. That's just jokes. See, I put T71 push me into river. He didn't. And it was a victory. And it was because of me. Yeah, so that's the game. It's the LT432. Russian Tier 8 Premium Light Tank. Map is Prokhorovka. So you're going to ask, is it worth buying this tank? I'm going to say not in the lower half of premium Tier 8 light tanks. I would say a lot of players will consider it in the upper half. For me, no. I like the T92 for playing, and I like the wheeled vehicles. The HWK's got speed that this one might not have. This one has its advantages. A lot of people like this tank. Maybe someday I'll like it more.